Hello all. In this session, we are going to see the continuation of the module 1, that is Introduction to Management, Engineering Management. So here we will see the different functional areas in the management. So as I explained in the last session also, that is management involves various different functions, that is planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling commonly. But actually this procedure is going to differ for different authors in their view, that we will see in the next slides. The functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling. Planning, this step involves mapping out exactly how to achieve a particular goal. Say, for example, the organization's goal to improve the company's sales, or to complete when to complete the project, or when to complete a task. So the manager first needs to decide which steps are necessary to accomplish that goal. So to complete the project, to complete the task, so manager wants to decide like which step is necessary to taken forward to complete that work. So these steps may include increasing advertising, inventory, and sales staff. When the plan is in place, the manager can follow it to accomplish the goal of improving company sales. So planning is very much important, and it will take a major role in the functions of management, because any manager or any staff, if the person is leaving in between, so that project completion of the project should not be get delayed. So that if the planning is there, so that anyone can openly can follow the plan, and we can easily achieve the goals or to complete the project. So planning is very much important, and it will take the major role in the functions of management. So there is the procedure that functions of management having different orders for different authors. Newman and Summer, that is he's telling planning, organizing, leading and controlling. And Henry Foyle, planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, then controlling. So after coordinating, then controlling. Next, Luther Gulick, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating. Next, reporting and budgeting. There is an additional team here, that is reporting and budgeting, additional step here, or a level. Next, Warren Hansen and Joseph Massey, decision making. First, they're taking the decision making. Next, organizing, staffing, then planning, controlling, and communicating and directing. So, in his view, this is all levels. And Kunitz O'Donnell, so for him, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So, these are the few authors having their levels of management in their view. Next one, organizing. The managers in a different large organization often works with a company's the HR department, that is human resource department, to accomplish that particular goal or a project. And after a plan is in place, the manager needs to organize the team and materials to according to the plan. So the organizing the things is also very important. And also the assigning work and granting the authority are two important elements in the major elements in the organizing team. That is, assigning work and granting the authority will takes a major role in the organizing team. Next one, staffing. So here the recruiting things is going to be happen, that is after the management decisions his area needs, he may can decide like to beef up the staffing by recruiting, selecting, giving training to the newcomers, and developing or motivating the employees. Next one, leading. In the same functional areas, leading involves same thing, motivating, communicating or guiding or encouraging the work which is done by the employees. It requires the managers to coach or assist or to solve their own problems, or which the problems which they are facing in their levels. So it requires to coach, the manager should coach the employees. And a manager needs to do more than just a plan or to organize and staff her team to achieve the goals or the project which is going to complete. And it requires a manager to assist to solve the problem, so that is also very much important. Directing, that is directing involves communication and also good leadership and the motivation. Leadership is a main function, it will take place in the directing, whereas the person or a manager guides and influences the work of his subordinates. And motivation is to motivate the employees to give their best to the organization. And directing involves the communication, as I said, communication is the process, it's a very big process of passing the information and understanding it from one person to another person. So communication gap means that there is a problem in to completing the task or to complete the project. So communication takes major role in the directing level. In controlling, like after the other elements are in place, the manager job is not finished. Like controlling needs like all the levels, every organization perform the function, but the amount of time manager spends on each one depend on both the level of management and also specific a particular specific organization. And also it needs continuously checking the results in every levels against the goals. It's a major content here. And also taken corrective actions necessarily in that particular level also required. And also make sure that is their main own areas of plans remain in the track or remain in the position or going in a correct path as per the plan. So that all comes in the controlling level. And also it involves like the events to confirm the plan. What are the events should be there, the events are there, so to confirm the plans and taking the corrective actions that does not meet the standards and establishing the standards of performance or to the measure the current performance or comparing it against with established standards. So there will be already a fixed established standards. So next can compare against that. So that also comes under controlling. Thank you.